Hi guys, it's Natalie back again with the warm up. I'm here with Peter. Peter's a big Evertonian, as you can see, and we're playing Everton this Sunday. It's going to be a good game, a tight game. Peter, talk to me about Everton women and sort of how long you've been supporting them.
Well, I mean, I've started watching the women over the last couple of years. I've had a season ticket for the men for the last 23 years. But I started going with my friend Sarah at the start of last season, really, when we started going regularly. And just, I love it. There's so many things about the women's game which I prefer to the men's games, to be honest with you. There's a lot of things that I don't agree with in the men's game. There's a lot of characteristics that seems to shine through with the men that you don't necessarily see in the women's game. Certainly, in terms of the dive and in terms of, people making the most of challenges and certainly just the attitude that the players have towards the fans. I find that the women's game is actually a lot more of a more welcoming experience. I do still go home and away with the men, but I go to watch the women as much as I can.
Yeah, brilliant. So I'm guessing you're going to be there on Sunday.
Of course, yeah. Well, I'm not going to Arsenal because I can't miss this game. I don't want to miss this game, so I'm making sure I'm there for the first game of Walton Hall Park, and I can't wait for it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Obviously, United. I mean, Reading's come up now, but obviously, all this season it's been United and Everton fighting for that fourth spot. I mean, Reading, we can never rule them out. They're a quality side. But how do you think it's gone so far for yourselves?
I think, to be honest, I mean, last season was a massive learning curve for us. We had a lot of young players coming through the side, the likes of Gabby George, Chloe Kelly, and this season, last season obviously we just about stayed up. This season, that experience has really shone through. Now we've made some fantastic signings. Lucy Graham has added that experience into the midfield. She's been a fantastic captain. What a signing she's been. Kika Van Ness has come in. I just feel now that we've got the right balance throughout the side. I feel like the players who were developing last season are now actually coming into their own and really starting to shine. We've got players who are coming back from injury, like Shani Boyclaw, who's had a bit of a stop-start season, but she's got quality. And as I say, Chloe Kelly has just been on fire. Last season she was really unlucky because she got an injury. I feel like she's got all the potential to go to the very top. And this season it's just been, it's been all about her, to be honest with you. The players around her obviously have done fantastically well. We've got some great results. Going to Anfield and beating Liverpool there was absolutely brilliant. As an Evertonian, that was the first time I'd ever left Anfield having won a game. So I was absolutely made up.
Yeah.
It was absolutely fantastic occasion. And it was great to see the crowd as well. But I just feel like since Willie Kirk's come in, the team have really started to play some fantastic football towards the end of last season. They've carried on into this season, and now we're reaping the benefits.
Yeah, Willie was an ex-Red, so he gets a bit of stick from United faithful. But no, talk to me about, because obviously we played you last year, we played you twice already, and it's always seems to be a 3-0 United win. But this one, I'm unsure. What's your feelings towards this one?
Well, I think, to be honest, it was probably one of the best performances I've seen from an away side when you beat us 3-0 earlier on the season in the Cup. I thought you were absolutely fantastic that day. Obviously, Lauren James, she scored in both games against us this season, hasn't she? What a player she is, and she's only just 18. I think United are obviously, they've got some real talent in that side. Lauren James in particular, I think she's as I said about Chloe Kelly, she's got the potential to go to the very top. Lauren James is in that same bracket. And she's still so young, so the potential there is huge. I think just the name Man United has something about it, doesn't it? And obviously, the added bonus of yourselves, your fantastic away following. It's something I hope that Everton one day may be able to emulate, because I think you've certainly set the standard, haven't you, in terms of what the away following can bring. And certainly the atmosphere that it can bring. So it's going to be a tricky test on Sunday. I think Everton have got the quality. I hate to tell you this, but I think that we've got the quality. We're coming off the back of a 5-0 win last night. We were unlucky against Spurs. We should have beat them. We were 2-0 up. We were cruising, and we let two goals in. The second one was a fantastic strike. Don't get me wrong, but we'd be disappointed not to have taken 3 points there. So I think we are actually coming into this game on the back of some good form. I say, when you've got players like Chloe Kelly on the pitch, anything's possible. But having said that, United are always going to be dangerous. So yeah.
You're coming off it on the back of good form. We're coming off it on the back of some not so good form, not looking like we can score. Unfortunately, that Reading game, I mean, I don't even want to talk about that referee. But, before that, well, the other referee in the City game. So listen, I don't want to talk, but even like Chelsea, we didn't look like we were really going to score against them. Obviously, they're top. They're like probably going to win the league. But it is frustrating times for United at the minute. The support is always there, and I think like in that game when you said the Conte game, for me it really made a difference. I think especially when they were attacking our end, and when you had that chance, I think it's Kegman versus Earps, and I think that I'm not saying it played a massive part, but you could just see like when they're pressing, and you could just see they give that extra 10%. Not saying that you other girls don't, but it just that support just spurs them on. But at the minute, it's not working, and I think I don't like to say it, but people are sort of thinking, oh, if you do this, if you sit low, you can beat them. So how do you think you're going to play? Do you think you're going to play your same way, or do you think you're going to change it up a bit? Because like you said, it was 2-2 against Spurs. You let them back in.
Well, I think part of the issue that we've had this season in terms of the style of play is that the pitch that, with all due respect to Southport, the pitch that we were playing on, it didn't lend itself to the type of football we really wanted to play. So last night in the FA Cup, I think we came out and we played some expansive football, some great first touch football against because we were playing on a proper pitch. I'm hoping that the Walton Hall Park pitch will lend itself to us being able to play as we want to. I think Everton have got to, obviously United are going to be a threat, but I think Everton have just got to treat it like any other opposition and just get stuck in and battle for every ball and obviously try and counter. I think. The way we play, we don't necessarily play with a centre forward who's there isn't anyone who we're just going to lump it up front. We've got a lot of tricky midfielders. We tend to hit the ball, hit the box early. We've got the likes of Chloe Kelly, the likes of Shani Boyce-Walker, Anessa Cagman again, who can strike from distance. And we're dangerous from set plays. So I think we've just got to play to our strengths and not worry too much about United, but be wary of certainly the counter attack as well with the pace that you've got.
Yeah, hopefully some of our wingers are back. Hopefully Leah's back. I don't know about Hanson because she didn't get called up for Scotland, but maybe she's hoping to be back. I think that's what we need. Then wingers back, and we're on point again. Obviously, 2 of your girls got called up. It's Sandy's plays for you now, doesn't she? Yeah. And Chloe, obviously, like you said about Chloe, but I just want to know a bit about that Sandy McCliver. Have you watched her play?
I have, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I was a bit surprised when we signed it, to be honest with you, because I think we already had 2 quality goalkeepers on the books. Kirsty Lavelle last season, I think she was unlucky, to be honest with you, to lose her starting spot this season. Maybe a little bit of inexperience possibly, but she's a fantastic shot stopper. Tinger's come in and done fantastically well, showing her experience. I think I mentioned the derby earlier on at Anfield. I thought she was absolutely outstanding. So I was surprised when we did go out and buy and brought Sandy in. I know she was at Everton when she was a young player, and she ended up going over to America. We've re-signed her. I'll be honest, I didn't think we needed her, but as soon as I saw her play, I was absolutely astounded. She's absolutely got everything in her locker to be a top goalkeeper. She's tall, her distribution is great, she commands a box well, and it suddenly made sense. It was a position that I didn't think we needed strengthening. However, she's come in and strengthened it. So, fair play to her, and I'm delighted for her to get that call up. She's only a young player as well, and it's going to be a fantastic experience for her.
Apart from Kelly, who do you think and we should watch out for, Reds, if they're watching this?
Well, when we played you in the Cup, there was a player who you gave a bit of stick to, Anessa Cagman, when she was coming off the pitch and you were saying, "Who are you?" So
yeah.
I think I was there. I saw that. So I think you need to watch out for Anessa because she scored a couple of goals recently and she's on top form. And I've got this flag hanging up in the stand as well. So Anessa Cagman is always going to be a danger. She's got a fantastic left foot. She's got a great strike on her. Again, Shani Boyce-Walker, I mentioned her earlier on. When Shani's on top form, she is such a dangerous player. She's quick. She can She can keep up with the best of players. She's absolutely fantastic. She reminds me a lot of Chloe, to be honest with you. I think possibly she's been unlucky with injuries, being in and out the side. Simone McGill is always sniffing around the box. She's always a dangerous player. She's a battler. She works hard. She makes chances for herself. And coming off the bench, well, depending on who starts, Hannah Kane. She's another dangerous player. She scored a fantastic goal in the cup last night, and she is a really good goal scorer when she gets a chance. So we do have options. We don't necessarily have an out and out goal scorer where they're going to get you all the goals. Although Chloe is scoring a lot this season, we have goals throughout the side. Lucy Graham as well. She scores. Lucy Graham. You've got to be careful about our players. You've got a lot to look out for.
The thing I see with Everton is you'll score goals. You scored at our place. That was the first time. They've ever been behind properly, but I think it's like with that 2-2. It's like when we came back, there'll always be that opportunity. But with us, at the minute, we're not taking our opportunities. So we need to make sure that we do, because I think there will be chances for us. But I think there'll be chances for you, and it's about us being a bit switching our heads on and knowing what we're doing. And as for, when you just said about that Cagman, listen, I don't even know. With her, it's just indiscriminate. Every Everton, all it is. And I know people get upset, but
oh, you weren't too bad. You weren't giving her too much stick. You were just asking who she was.
Well, the one who gets it the most, who I love her. She's Gabby. She gets it. Could have been a red. Yeah.
Well, that's it. You were singing her name throughout the whole game, weren't you? You wouldn't stop singing her name. But I'm not sure whether she's out tomorrow, because she's picked up on Sunday. Sorry, she picked up a bit of a knock. So. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how she is for Sunday.
Got a little verse. We sing more for you than your own fans do. Oh, Gabby Jones.
I was wondering.
You have to come with her as comeback. You have to come.
I could hear it, but I didn't know what you were saying. I was at the other side, Right, okay. I'll have to come up with something to sing back on for Sunday.
Yeah, now. But no, go on. Final one. Score prediction.
After we've said about all these goals we're going to score. 0-0, only messing. I reckon I'm going to go 2-1 Everton.
I'm going to go 3-2 United.
Ooh.
I think it's going to be that tight. I think it's going to be one goal in it. I think it's going to be that tight. But no, great. Thanks for coming on. I really appreciate it. Obviously, I'll see you down there. Anyone wants to get down there, they need to buy the tickets from the Everton site, because you can't rock up on the day. So make sure you're buying the tickets, guys. And we'll tweet about it. And good luck to Everton, but we're coming for 3 points. Up the red. See you then.
Cheers, Natalie. Thanks.
Thanks a lot. Bye.